Hello, my friends. So today I want to talk to you about finding your balance and rhythm in your conscious creation and how this helps to strengthen your self-leadership. So there's a rhythm to life. We see it all the time. We see it seasonal, we see daily rhythms. And when it comes to your creation and your creation in your freedom and easefulness, your priority, your focus is that you're bringing forth your best life, that you're allowing creation, manifestation of your best version of yourself through you. So that means that you guide that by how you feel, right? Because if you want your best life, that means you feel really good about the things in it, about who you are in it, about how you experience your life. Now, I'm not saying you're only going to have positive feelings, because there is contrast. And no, it doesn't mean that if you have a really good life, you're also going to have really bad things. There's a contrast. Okay? So people who live really happy, they too can have moments of not so happy. So let's get back on subject. So noticing your own rhythm, because what you're bringing through is your highest version. It's you. It's you living in the remembrance and in the knowing that you're divine spirit in body and that you're abundant. So by having your identity, your self-concept entrained and strengthened in the remembrance, in the knowing that you are abundant being by nature. And that being in your body, the memory of it, in your muscles, in your mental field, like the minute you wake up in the morning, what you feel of yourself. As you go through your day, what do you feel of yourself? As you do your routine things, what do you feel of yourself? And not because of what's on the outside of you or who is on the outside of you. It is you, the being of you. How do you traverse through life? In what knowing of yourself, in what feeling of yourself. So that is what you are, that is what we are shifting as our new creation, identity, that we are abundant. So we're allowing that abundance to come through our heart, to come through our bodies. We speak it in our words, we act it in our inspired actions, and we allow the unfolding of your desire, because it's coming through you. You're becoming it. Okay, you're not just sitting and waiting for it. Effortless doesn't mean that you're just sitting, but it's effortless as in you're not efforting through the mind. You're being guided and you know it. And you build onto that knowledge. So where rhythm and balance comes in. So in creation, there are different stages. Nothing is ever only in the growth process. There are plateaus, there are rests. So as you're bringing your creation through, what I see many people struggle with, and this is something that I recently came to a new resolution or a deeper understanding in, is I told myself I was going to do it, and I don't want to break my promise, so I'm going to do it. Even when it's like, that's right, I'll bring in the 365 days live. So at the beginning of this year, I have decided with a few of my entrepreneur friends that we're going to show up every day on social media. And it seems like almost all of us had at least 1 or 2 days where we were just topped out, burnt out. We needed to reset, redo, reassess the strategy. And to get through that point, many of us were like, oh my gosh, we promised, and what's going to happen now that we didn't show up this one time? Now, when you come to a resolution in something, when you come to a place where, okay, this phase, this running ahead phase right now has got to rest. And it is okay if I don't show my face, I still have this identity. Maybe I'm doing something behind the scenes that is still showing up. Maybe it is a faceless show up. Maybe it's showing up within and reassessing for a new way to show up, a new, more impactful day with more strategy. So when you allow yourself to flow with how you flow, and for your business to have these necessary rest periods to realign, to strengthen in some things, to claim or start to ground the frameworks for more smoother operation. Then you actually realize that leading yourself through this process, leading yourself through the allowing yourself to rest, leading yourself through the, oh my gosh, I broke my word to myself, to, oh wait, this was the necessary calibration. And that just makes your trust in yourself even deeper. It's at times like that when God shows himself and herself, showing, look, I got you. That is when your self-concept or the identity of yourself or who you believe yourself to be actually strengthens and deepens in the knowing that, oh yeah, the person who I am does not give up. I still show up 365 days out of this year. This is my new identity. My identity is serving this information to people. Whether I show my face every day or not, that is the identity. And remember, we always manifest our identity, who we believe ourselves to be. So these parts are necessary for you to stabilize in your identity. So that is what I have for today. Let me know where you are in your journey. Let me know that this is helpful for you to notice some of these things. I noticed that a lot of people feel kind of guilty at that point. We're not doing guilt. We are creating our lives to who we want to be. So we're doing it exactly as who we are. Thank you, my friends. I will see you at the next transmission.